could be. And we have some extra hammers ready. So seems we are not lacking builders. So that is good. And as we have started doing iron production, we should get ready to move our stuff from island to island. And now we have, of course, occupied our shores with other stuff. We can squeeze in a shipyard. We could also squeeze in a landing dock. We'll squeeze in the shipyard up here and do the landing dock down here, because then it will be a short time for the ship to go from here to here than it will be for the ship to go from here to here. Let's do the landing dock in the green. And let's explore the rest of the mountain. We should... I think we will stick to making only swords, because I suspect they will not have a lot of units to face us, so it will basically be us running in with swords and banging on their doors. We can squeeze in a mill there, and we can squeeze in another mill there, and a bakery there. Can we squeeze another bakery? No, we can't. Maybe a bakery here. And I think we should have a third bakery there. Then these two mills and the 3 bakeries will be able to use these 2 farms optimally. Put this guy a bit closer. And we have this going up. I think we planned another one. No, we didn't. Then we should. We can do one there. Okay, seems we have been overcutting this area because these are not up yet. But it is okay, as we have not been in dire need of wood. Let's see, we need a soldier there. We need a saw there. I think I was sure I saw a third saw, but that saw, maybe we can just transport this saw up. It will be no problem. And these temples are not up yet, so we can't get started on mana, even though we have wine here. We are not going to make our mark here, but it doesn't matter too much. We have a lot of our infrastructure ready, so once it takes off, we will be swimming in soldiers, or how one may want to say it. Where should we do the tool guy? Do him up here maybe. And weapon guy here, and maybe train soldiers here. Let's just put this on manual for now. And we should do more residences. We do a residence down here, and do a temple there and a temple there. This is not running very efficiently, but it will do in time when we get the other stuff up and running. This guy needs a hammer. So we have been using the other hammers for builders. So we should, when we stop this guy and this guy, then they will automatically bring the new coal to this guy. We have a fishing rod up here. We can do that when we get this guy up and running. This guy has just been finished, so we will see how well he does. This is 80%, that's very good. Or 88%, even better. Now we can check the percentage on this. On new mine here, it's not very good. This one is very good, and this one is also okay. And while we waited for these to get done, we have a lot of wine ready, and these guys should also be ready to harvest. These farms may look a bit like a mess, but they work fine. The only problem is they can't do their wine crop in the water thing. And speaking of water, we should get started on that, as we are going to need that very soon. Come on, we need coal. Do we have a lot of wood? We have some wood, so we could get started on a coal maker. We do him there, then he is a bit out of the way from this, and we can use this for trees. I think the reason there's no trees planted here is this guy, he works in circles, so when he gets to the outer circle of where he wants to plant, when he have done the red circle, he will start planting closer again. So if we had more of these foresters in the same area, it would not be that noticeable because their areas would overlap. As we can see here, these guys have started close to their home and are going further and further out, and this guy is at the orange circle. And this building is done, so we should... Why is that so small? Let's do the landing bridge there. Why can't we do that? Oh, interesting. I don't remember the landing bridge being that small. Okay, it is longer. We just couldn't see it because of fog of war terror in... Yeah, I guess this is fog of war and this is terra incognita. I never understood the difference between the two, but I guess that is how it works. And this guy is done, and this guy is working on, and this guy is not done. We have the basic infrastructure for grain up and running, and we can promote swords, so we can get level 2 swords in a moment. When we have the barracks on the other island up and running, and when we... Okay, this guy is also done, so we should get working on a transport ship as soon as possible. And I think the way this guy works is a builder will stop being a builder and walk in and occupy this one. I don't know if he will occupy it fully or if he will just get in, do the job and get out. We should maybe see what happens. And we needed, I think, no, maybe we do need a hammer for this after all. Yeah, we do need a hammer for it. Let's just check the messages so we don't suddenly see a good place for a coal mine when we want to see where an attack is coming from. As that would be pretty annoying, and that has happened before for me when playing online. And this is annoying that it doesn't keep these settings for both islands. They are treating the islands as separate colonies. So that's good and bad that we can have our own settings up here, but in this instance we wanted to have the same settings on both islands. Let's see if we also have different numbers here. No, in these screens we have the same numbers, and here down here we automatically recruit, but up here, okay, we haven't set it manual. I thought we set it manual. We do the hammer, we did the hammer. And we should let these two work again, because we want iron bars for this guy, so we can ship the swords. I have been a little slow on this initial setup. It can be done faster, but I'm not as sharp as I used to be in this game back when we played on the Blue Byte lobby and not alternative lobby. But if you ask some of the people who still plays there, they will say I was never sharp. But still they played with me, so I guess it was not that bad. I don't think we can do level 3 before we get the swords up, but it is a possibility, because it seems to take some time to get this up, and maybe we should see if we can make them prioritize getting an iron bar up there. Is there one en route? No. One thing we can do though is we can go in here and see catapult hall and shipyards should get equal amount of iron as the other guys. And then we can also set these guys to receive less. So, and no, we don't want you to take it to this guy. Yes, perfect. And we can just set up this route right away. We want to send all the swords. We want to possibly send food when we fill these guys with the food they like. We will send the excess food up here because we don't have room for a food production when we have done wine up here as well. And this guy is working on swords as well, so we should have a nice little army ready in a moment. Looks like we are going to make the 45-minute mark on level 3 soldiers. That would be nice. We could move a saw up there. And it seems we have not a lot, but we have extra wooden planks up here, so we can do... Oh, okay, we don't have the room for a charcoal burner up here. One thing we can do though is we can put a landing dock up here and then send wood back, get it processed, and then send it back as coal. And we set these guys to be working again, so there's no problem there. And do we need a scythe down here? No, we have a farmer coming. No, we don't want a rhino there. We want stone cutter, and these stone cutters have cleared this area, so we want to keep looking for more stone. We are going to exhaust the stone resources on this island fairly soon, I think. But at some point we will be in the position where we have spent enough of our settlers that we can start demolishing some of the residences. Maybe we can fit in a residence here, I don't know. We will see. Residence here. We should expand the weapon production because this will take off once we get these guys going properly. But right now it is going a bit slow. Do a slaughterhouse down here, and if we do the pig farm here, then this will be enough area for grain. This looks very optimal, and this also looks very optimal. It does look like some of the grain is getting old though. But is it getting too old? This looks ready and this looks ready. I wonder... Okay, he goes for this one. Oh, this is done. And of course we have received the message, but we didn't see it right away, and we don't have any wood in the area, so we could put this guy to cut wood in the other areas, and this guy to cut wood down here, because it would be nice to use this area a bit better. One thing we could do is we could squeeze in a cutter here and then just demolish him when we have cut the area. Once this ship crosses this line, it will start working on this route. Oh, we need stone. That is a bit embarrassing. We have run out of stone up here. And how much stone do we have down here? We have our guys ready on the areas, so we could demolish these guys because they have not been able to collect stone in a while. And these guys as well. So one cutter there and one cutter there. That is not enough to cut it, get it. No, we didn't make the 45-minute mark, but that's fine. I think in the next 4 minutes we will have enough. Oh, and we never got these up, so these have been a bit wasted so far. The thing we should work on though is to get a big temple up and running. All these guys are set to work, but we don't have the needed food, and if we say that the iron mine can also get bread, then it will have an extra resource to work with. I don't remember if I covered this in the first video, but some people may not know this, that the mines, they have a favorite food. I mean, the miners. A coal miner, he likes bread, and an iron miner, he likes meat. And fish does not count as meat. And a gold miner and a gem miner likes fish. So fish is only a backup resource for these guys. I think they are 1/8 or 10th the worth of their normal resource. I think the way I think some people calculated it that when this guy eats one fish, he will go down to the mine 1 time and pull up 1 resource. And then he will eat another fish and do the same. Unless he gets bread, then he will do it 8 or 10 times. So bread is a lot more efficient for these guys. Some of my facts here may be a bit off. If you know that, then please say so in the comment section and educate us all. We should get this guy. We should get this weaponsmith occupied with a guy. So we are making a hammer. And we are waiting for these buildings to get up. And do we have excess grain? No, but we have excess bread, so we could send 8 bread up here and boost the production on the other island. Because it seems we have a lot of iron up here. Maybe we should also send 16 stone up there. These guys don't have anything to do anymore, these guys neither. And we can't build on this, so it doesn't matter. We should have another cutter here. And we have the level 3 stuff done. So now we can start recruiting without having wasted having wasted swords on getting the level 2 stuff. In some situations, you of course want to have an army ready, and then level 2 stuff is fine. But if you can, then I would say save up the weapons and then get level 3 stuff right away. Especially when you are Roman, then it is very easy to get level 3 stuff compared to the other guys, where when you play Asian, it costs you other than rice, it costs you 1 coal, and when you play Egyptian, it costs you one grain, which could have been made into a food resource, so that's also a bit expensive. Other than Roman, I think Amazons are the easiest to make mana with, as they can use so